boys dayon. Dili ingon kay e-sport man dapat ang boys ra ang maayo diri makasabay sad ni.
Hey there, Esports fans! This is your Hype on the Mic host, Jane, and we are here to play a This or That game. And now let's take a look around the campus to find our players. Come on! And of course, CL fans, we found our first player here. Hi, what is your name?
Jaron India.
Jaron. Okay, Jaron, we have a This or That game. So, for my first This or That, Tetris or Clash of Clans?
COC.
COC. COC or Dota 2?
COC.
COC or Candy Crush?
COC.
COC or League of Legends?
COC yun.
COC gihapon. What about COC or Mobile Legends?
Mobile Legends.
Wow, Mobile Legends or Valorant?
Mobile Legends.
Last, Mobile Legends or Minecraft?
Mobile Legends.
So our winner is Mobile Legends. Okay, before we end our quick game here, do you have any shoutouts?
Shoutout dahil kung kuhan, Janrel Guya, kanang pagbuhat nag-assignment dong.
Okay, pagbuhan na natin. Okay, thank you so much for that, Jared. And now let's find our next player for this game. And now we have our second player for this game. Hi there, what is your name?
Janrel Guya.
Okay, Jonrel. So we have our game. Now let's start with our game. Jonrel, Tetris or Clash of Clans?
COC.
COC or Dota 2?
COC.
COC or Candy Crush?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush or League of Legends?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush or Mobile Legends?
ML.
ML, of course. ML or Valorant?
ML.
ML or Minecraft?
ML Japon.
ML gihapon. And our winner for this player 2 is Mobile Legends. Of course, before we end this, we have any shoutouts?
Shout out sa akong yab.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much for playing our game. And now let's find our last player for this game. And now we have our third player for our game. We have here...
Travis Azate.
Okay, Travis. So Travis, are you ready for our game?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the first game, we have the Tetris or Clash of Clans?
Yeah. Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans or Dota 2?
Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans or Candy Crush?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush or League of Legends?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush or Mobile Legends?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush or Valorant?
Candy Crush.
And last, Candy Crush or Minecraft?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush. And our winner for our third player is Candy Crush. Now, before we end our interview here, do you have any shoutouts?
Shoutout ko sa akong maestro niya nga untag mapasar mi tanan sa among quiz ug shoutout ko sa mga amigo na skilled.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Travis. And that's it for our This or That game. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Good day, good morning, CESAFI. This is your loud and proud host, Astera, and we are currently here at University of San Carlos Talamban campus. We're going to be asking the students if they had a favorite Valorant agent, how would they use their skills to go to school? See ya! We have our very first interview for today. Can I ask for your name, sir?
Fly. Ang gamitin ng skills is ang skill ni Omen. Kaya para makatipir ako dito.
Okay. Omen para straight TP.
Oh, yes.
So I have two gents with me. Can I ask for your name?
I'm John Sandon Remedio.
John, and you?
Rafael Enriquez Ramiro.
Okay, so a question for both of you. Who is your favorite Valorant agent?
I would say Euro.
Yoru and
Raze.
Raze. Now, John, how would you help our friend here? Let's say he's coming to school late in about 10 minutes. How would you help our friend here using Yoru's skills to get to school quick?
I think I'll use Euro's ult and while using also TP.
Wow, okay, TP. Now, ikaw, what if John is the one who's late? How would you help John to get to school using your favorite agent skills?
I would use my ultimate and wreak havoc on the city so that there'd be no traffic around.
There'd be no traffic, so there's no cars.
Yeah, there's no cars.
I think that's right now, you know?
Yeah, right.
Okay, can I ask for your name, sir?
I am John Achilles White Campos.
Okay, now John, who is your favorite Valorant agent?
I would say my favorite Valorant agent is Reina.
Okay, so with Reina, no, I want to think about Reina real quick. Let's say you are about 10 minutes, you only have 10 minutes remaining to get to school. How would you use Reina's skills to get to school quick?
Probably kanang mo kuan siya, kanang mo invisible siya kasi
Invisible.
kanang E niya.
Oh, para makasunod ka sa classroom, pwede ka matinang ano. Grabe, invisible. Anything else you might do with your ultimate and whatnot?
Ang iyang blind.
Yang blind, how man?
Dil wala makita na ko eleksyon na ko.
First, for our last interview for today, can I ask for your name is?
Hi, my name is Jessica Isabel Cabral.
Now, who is your favorite Valorant agent?
I would say Deadlock.
Okay, Deadlock, okay? I want you to think about Deadlock real quick. Let's say you have only 10 minutes to get to school. How would you use Deadlock's skills to make it to school quick?
I'm gonna use the detain one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw it
You're gonna throw it where?
on the road so that I can detain the cars.
Wow!
Yes.
Okay, anything else? You might want to use something else?
Maybe that one movie. Yeah.
That's it, CESAFI. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's actually tune in more with our Valorant upcoming playoffs matches. So yeah, see you around next time.
My name is Michezas Daribalos and my IGN is Mizuki. Hi, my name is Marela Janelle Tuping. My IGN is Kaori. And I'm from Benedicto College and I'm already in 4th year and my course is Multimedia Arts and I'm representing Women MLBB. I'm a first year college student BSHM from CITU and I'm playing MLBB Women's Division. So I started playing MLBB pag high school, which is in 2018. And gi-introduce siya sa akong mga classmates. So nagduwa po ko. Since nalingaw, lingaw lang mo siya mo to. Hantod karon nagduwa gyapon ko. So I entered esports because I'm very confident in my skills. I know that I am better than Hans God, than Benoit, than everyone. I'm better than them. I actually thankful na ay karon na season kina ay women MLBB team na para ma-expose ang mga women kay since ang MLBB man kay di man for men, so it's all for all the gender na magduan na and maybe na matakabaw soon kay nasa like ko na si Juan na player niya ilabadalon sa koan like MPL, MSC, something lang na. They should expect us like we're a TLPH team, you know? Like we're so good that we can defeat everyone.
Hello, I'm Emmanuel Fentes Abria from Cebu Doctors University. I'm currently uptaking physical therapy, 2nd year. Early exposure of gaming. Since I was 4 years old, I started playing with my grandparent, my lolo. And then it actually taught me like how to be patient, how to improve like mga leadership skills. I've also met mga online players also, which parang made my online gaming experience good. I had friends from other places. Now, I think like joining the CEL, I think it's really good na I have these specific skills to bring sa team whenever the competition starts. Like big kudos sa admin ng CDU for recognizing the needs of the students, especially the student council also for pushing na mag-join ang CDU, especially their like mga players or like students na into esports. So we're really glad na they really pushed it, the student council of CDU, para mag-join sa CESAFI, CL. So it's the first year of joining ng CDU sa CESAFI, and then my responsibility as a student, the same time participating in esports, kay it's really a big challenge for me, especially na nasa med school ako. But like for me right now, I'm good with like juggling mga tasks and like giving my time sa esports at the same time sa academics, kaya it really helps me like managing my time well. And then yeah, I think like in general I should be healthy lang para di magka-problema sa other tasks. I think CEL is a
Hello?
The logo features the number 25 to mark CESAFI's 25th anniversary, celebrating its legacy of excellence. A person holding a torch, inspired by the original CESAFI logo, represents the passing of knowledge and passion from past to present, honoring those who paved the way while inspiring the next generation. The rising stars symbolize young talents who are guided by the achievements of CESAFI Hall of Famers, echoing the slogan, "A legacy built, a future inspired." Laurel leaves reflect victory and recognition, highlighting the accomplishments of athletes, coaches, and leaders over the years. Lastly, the eagle head represents strength, vision, and forward movement, capturing CESAFI's commitment to growth and excellence for future generations.
Good day, good morning, CESAFI.
You're still tuned into the greatest esports student athletes in Cebu. This is 9, your CESAFI Esports, alas 9.
And this is your loud and proud host, Astera, and welcome back to CESAFI Esports League Season 4. It is currently week 9, day 18 here at the CITU Wildcats PlayLab as we go on, of course, with our CL playoffs. Now, our final roster of teams are slowly coming to fruition, and we are super excited to see that happening sometime soon. Last week, we have witnessed quite the bulldoze over our previous teams way back in the lower bracket semifinals, with two of our respective teams earning an amazing score of 2-0 in their respective matches. And now it is gonna be a race for the golden ticket as we see which team is gonna visit the chocolate factory here in the lower bracket finals.
It definitely is a race for the golden ticket, as you said, Astera, as we introduce to you our one and only match today. This is the do or die semifinals for the lower bracket. Astera, I think it is time to turn back the clock with our only match between the UC Main Webmasters versus the USJR Jaguars. But there's more in CL. There's always more in CL, guys, because we have something to look forward to. We have the grand finale on May 2 and 3 at the Cube Wing Atrium on SMC side, Cebu.
Exactly, and I know once again that is May 2 and 3 at Cube Wing Atrium. So ladies and gents, if you haven't booked your calendars yet, do so now and don't miss out on the grand finale. Now, 9, upcoming with this match, no, this is actually a fated rematch from all the way back in Season 2, where the Jaguars won and the Webmasters unyielding. This is not the first time the Jaguars and the Webmasters have met, and it certainly won't be the last. We have some of the top players in Season 4 coming onto the scene today with UC Main Webmasters' very own Anarzel with an amazing KPG score of 20.7, ranking first in the KPG category for Season 4, as well as amassing 5 MVP titles to his name. But of course, hindi rin magpapahuli ang Jaguars kasi waving the banner of the Adelante is Omar with an amazing KPG score of 17.7 and 3 MVP titles to his name. Ang tanong 9, will the Webmasters change their fate today? Or will the Jaguars reenact what happened all those years before?
Parang, I have a better question.
Ano man?
I have a better question.
Oh.
We keep repeating the one and the one and only better because this is really the only match we have today. Pero yung tanong, Astera, sino ang the one?
Wow!
Yes, CL fans, you can catch it. The questions we have right now and the choices na sino the one from A to D. We have A, Sanjo o ako. Sanjo means USJR, guys, ha? B, we have UC Main o ako. C, we have One Less Lonely Girl ni Justin Bieber. Or yung D, the one and only.
Sa akin na, alam ko na sa akin na yan dun sa ibang campus. So,
Saan? Huwag na, kaya CL fans, drop into your choices right now on the comment box below.
But of course, CESAFI fans, let's thank our sponsors for helping us make CESAFI Esports League possible. We have, of course, Virginia Foods Incorporated, Basta Hotdog, Virginia. We also have Smart Communications. Live more today with Smart. PLDT Home, leading and inspiring Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT. Choose PC Express. PC Express for all of your digital needs. And of course, Crayon Lab custom apparel and digital prints. Wear it with Crayon Lab, your one-stop shop for, of course, premium prints and custom designs.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors over at Puso Pilipinas and Smart Sports PH for their supported coverage. And of course, to our venue partner, we thank Cebu Institute Technology University for supporting CESAFI Esports League Season 4. But there's more, Astera. Of course, we're currently live right now at Wildcats PlayLab, which, goodness gracious, I'm so thankful because it's so cold here, but it's so hot outside at Cebu.
Sorry guys, ako lang to. Sorry.
Mera, paano daw yung hot? May mas hot pa dyan, guys, to our one and only match today na napaka-hot between the UC May Webmasters versus the USJR Jaguars.
Exactly, Nine. Now it is time to pass our mic to the casters that we have today. We have, of course, the fuel to your fire, Ferraris, and of course, revved up and ready, engine on the scene. Casters, take it away.
Magandang umaga again, ladies and gentlemen. You are still tuning in to the CESAFI Esports League Season 4. And now it's week 9, day 18.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, still, again, another exciting day para sa ating Valorant action. And again, yan, maraming salamat, by the way, Von, sa pasa na yun. Splendid. Could not have introduced myself better. Pero again, ladies and gentlemen, ako si Ferraris, this is Engine. And again, today is going to be the final day bago yung finale. It's the lower bracket finals. And ang mananalo between UC Main versus USJR ay going to meet up against UCLM sa finals, sa Grand Finals.
So you're looking into here the USJR Jaguars as well as the UC Main Webmasters. It is now a do or die. So who among these teams will be winning? We'll be seeing the UCLM Webmasters in the finals in SMC side City Cebu in the Cube Wing Atrium, Ferraris.
Yeah, confirm na yung venue, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be seeing you there. Hopefully, you'll be cheering for your squad. Pero bago tayo mag-usapan sa Seaside, of course, dapat malaman muna natin kung sino yung dalawang teams na maglabanan. So, for the meantime, as we get a look here at our headline, one last roadblock.
One more time.
Yeah, para sa dalawang team na to, they are standing in between each other and that grand final spot.
Yeah, I mean, it is either going to be USJR or UC Main. Which among these teams will come over that roadblock, Ferraris?
Yeah.
It's very exciting stuff.
Yeah, exactly. No, and you know, the last time these two teams faced off against each other, patas. 1-1. Hindi pa natapos yung labanan dito, ha.
Yeah.
In terms of round differential, panalo yung UC Main. Pero in terms of like, in terms sa series lang, like a full best of 3 series, it's a draw.
Yeah.
So, ngayon, kahit na mag 1-1, for example lang, if ever it goes 1-1, may decider map na tayo.
Yeah.
Diba?
It is instead of a draw, this will end, which is usually how both of these teams have gone at it in the group stage. This is now a best of 3. There will be a deciding match between these two teams.
No more best of 2. So makikita talaga natin kung sino yung better team today. And, you know, moving forward, heading into the matchup engine.
It's actually quite exciting. I mean, these people in UC Main went up against the USC Warriors.
Yeah.
And before we get into more of this kind of discussion, here is more content brought to you by us here in the CESAFI Esports League.
Mabuhay from the Queen City of the South. Good morning, CESAFI fans. This is your host with love, Kaz Renren. And now, I am joined by this wonderful lineup, the UC Main Webmasters, and we will have our chikan before the finals. So, my question, guys, kumusta man?
Yep, doing great.
I'm feeling good.
They're feeling good. So, my question is, are you guys excited? Alam mo, din ako feeling excited. So, are you guys excited?
Hell.
Yes! So, my question is, di na to padugayon pa. With your hard work and dedication, grabe man dyan ang inyong pagpaningkamot. I can tell and the audience can tell nga naningkamot dyan mo to be here because we're already 1 week away from the finals. Diba? So, my question is, unsa man inyong reflections and mga kanang analysis sa inyong mga self-reflections, mga kinaso?
I realized that lisod ang among start sa season since re-roster me. So need na mo i-find among chemistry. But yeah, nanami karon sa lower finals. So I dedicate this season to the staff behind the scenes and also sa akong teammates nga nag-hard work.
Yeah. Wala kanang sayon nga murag kanang beginning no nga journey. So my second question for you, Anarzel. Anarzel being on top with a 20.7 KPG and 5 MVP. My question is, does this set precedent for you to improve or to inspire your team as a whole?
Yes, because without my team, I cannot get this 20.7 kills, 5 MVP in this season. So I'm happy to kill for my team. So my team can support me at the back, throwing util while I kill. And then we win together as a team.
Together as one, indeed. For my last question, this it's already lower bracket finals. What are your preparations and tactics?
We prepared scrims, not that much. We play ranks, but we just have good determinations to win.
Laban lang siya. So my question is, are you guys excited?
Yeah!
Laban lang, Jud. So, for my one last question, what are your shout-outs sa inyong mga supporters?
Shout out to our sponsors, PlayLab, Ronin Esports, and CIT Esports Lab, and to our UC team and coordinators.
I would like to shout out the Valkyrie Esports, our sponsors, PlayLab, and the amazing CITU Laboratory, and also shout out to my family. That's all.
Yes, shout out indeed sa mga nagmamahal at nagsusuporta sa UC Main Webmasters. And now, mark your calendars for May 2 and 3 for the finals of CESAFI Esports League Season 4 at SMC DTQ Atrium. See you there, guys. Mabuhay from the Queen City of the South. Good morning, CESAFI fans. This is your host with love, Kaz Ranran. And now I am joined with this wonderful lineup of University of San Jose Recoletos Jaguars to have some chikahan before the final. So guys, I'm gonna ask you, kumusta man?
We're doing okay. We are doing perfectly fine, and especially since we're in semis na, and we are very excited to play against the UC Main.
That's nice. So, I'm gonna ask you, since ikaw man dyan ang una ni answer, Zach, since naabot naman dyan mo diri through your dedication and hard work, unsa man ang imong mga realizations and reflections nga we are already 1 week away from finals.
First is we are very excited that hapit na ang finals, and ang realizations and reflections naman as a team is we all make mistakes, and for that, we have to overcome the mistakes in order to learn from them. And as a team, we are learning and looking for improvements as much as possible kay ganahan sad mi mo improve together.
I can really see your growth since the beginning, guys. So, my question is to one and only Omar. You have 17.7 KPG and 3 MVP. So my question is, Omar, does this set precedent for you to improve and motivate your team as a whole?
I think when it comes to my kills or my MVPs, it doesn't really come from me. It comes from my team. And they truly helped me get those MVPs because they set it up for me. We're just going to work together, maybe get another teammate, another MVP. And that's all.
So I can really see nga naningkamot jud mo to be here on the finals, and your hard work really pays off naman jud, guys, di ba? Sobra kainit. So my third question is to si Nokia. My question si Nokia is, malipayon kay siya, oh. It's already lower bracket finals. And then my question, si Nokia, as a team, what is your preparations, tactics, method, mindset na inyong gi-embed sa inyong mga mind para ma-win this lower bracket finals?
Among preparation kay to enjoy these finals and to scream more, practice para sa among chemistry as a team.
So, before ko magpa-shoutout ninyo, guys, my one last question. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready for you.
Wala ako na-feel nga energy since it's morning. We have energy check. Mangutana ko ninyo, are you guys ready?
Ready!
Woo! So for my one last final question, what is do you have anyone in mind that you want to give a shout out?
Shout out to all the teams who made it this far, and the fans who's watching the live, and yeah, everyone supporting us. Thank you.
Shout out sa mga dalante sad nga fans ng tanaw namo, and sa of course sa akong girlfriend.
Shout out to our friends and family and sa mga Hosanian community pod na ni support namo.
So I can really feel nga very enjoy kay sila, very happy, di ba? So guys, good luck sa inyong finals. I wish nga makabot ninyo ang inyong ma-achieve, ang inyong mga gusto i-achieve this finals. And now, that wraps up for Chikahan. And mga CESAFI fans ng akong mga Kaz, mark your calendar on upcoming May 2 and 3 for the finals of the CESAFI Esports League Season 4 at SM Seaside City Atrium Cube Wing. Because here at CESAFI Esports League Season 4, the one and only, where we forge legends.
Diba? Ang ganda ng interview ni Cuz Renren, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
Napaka-angas talaga ng interview.
Yun.
It's
Yes.
good to see na ano yung nafe-feel ng mga players currently. Heading into or this point na sa season natin. And again, very exciting to see these two teams face off against each other. Pero ngayon, as we mentioned a while ago, malaman talaga natin kung which is the better team. This is the accumulation sa buong season. And, makita talaga natin yung resulta.
Yeah, I mean, before we get into more of our discussion here, folks, cause Ben, we are going to have to talk about both of these teams as we move on to their entrance.
Coming in for match 1, let us welcome the USJR Jaguars and the UC Main Webmasters. Alright, fans, the spotlight shifts to the main stage. The pressure's on and only the boldest will rise to the top. Guiding us through the upcoming match, let's call in once again Theranis and Engine for match 1. Casters, take it away.
Ito na, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Team lineups for our first team dito. It is going to be the University of San Jose Recoletos Jaguars.
Yeah.
We have Omar, Trick, Baby, Sinokia, at Zach. No surprise dito for the side of USJR. They're by far, strongest 5 nila. For the past couple of weeks, most consistent lineup nila, and no surprise seeing them here in their do or die match.
Yeah, now moving on to the UC Main Webmasters, we have the Classico 5, Anarzel, Yabo, Hori, Drebs, as well as Shinobi 2K, with now Hori being back into the lineup after being subbed out last week.
Yeah. And seeing Hori dito, very well slotted in, kasi I felt like UC Main looked more coherent pag nasa lineup siya. Not to say na hindi fit yung other player, pero Hori, just seeing him merge with the team, parang more coherent sila. They work more as like a well-oiled machine, ganun.
Yeah.
And UC Main, again, gonna be a threat as my eyes are set on Anarzel. Kasi, sabi niya kanina, 5 MVPs on his head. And pakita natin team head-to-head as Anarzel. Grabe. Outside of average skills, lamang na lamang.
The average kills,
UC.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, look at the first bloods there, Ben. 38 to 24. This guy is an absolute unit here.
Yeah.
I mean, now looking into it here from Omar. I mean, average kills there, 91 to 79. But Anarzel has set the tempo. Anarzel has set the tempo a lot of times here, especially knowing that he has been drawing first blood for the side of UC Main. But in the side of USJR here, the average assists, Omar has been helping out his team, has been there every step of the way with them. Whew. Very exciting parts for the side of USJR as well as UC Main Web Masters here.
Yeah, and dalawang teams talaga really want to secure this win. Gusto talaga nila bumalik sa finals. Kasi, a little bit of history sa mga viewers natin na hindi nakapagpanood nung Season 2. These two teams, yung finalist, yung grand finalist, sila yung naglabanan sa Season 2 Valorant Grand Finals kung saan nanalo ang USJR 2-1 sa ating Grand Finals. Pero ngayon, it's a different story. It's a different day. It's a different season.
Yes.
So, new history will be written today. Or will history repeat itself?
This is no longer in the group stage where both of these teams can settle for a tie.
Yeah.
But now both of these teams, one of them, only one of them, will be proceeding on to the Grand Finals, meeting UCLM themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And ngayon, UCLM, they're going to be happy kung kahit sino yung makalaban nila.
I mean, yeah.
Diba?
Yeah,
they're
definitely.
gonna be happy. So, it's up na lang to these two teams talaga kung sino yung manalo. And if we take a look at our keys to victory, dito makita natin na Omar needs to pop off para sa USJR. And pag makabuild na kayo ng momentum as Jaguars, makuha niya na yung momentum, dapat makuha niyo din yung top speed. Pag makuha niyo na yung top speed, mahirap na mag-break. So yan talaga yung dapat nila gagawin. Secure the momentum, kalimutan nyo na yung breaks. It's pedal to the metal kahit na first round pa.
Yeah, I mean, as well, looking into the UC Main Webmasters keys to victory here, it's Anarzel must lead the charge as well as controlling the tempo. This man, Anarzel, quite a phenomenon here in, this guy, that's exactly him right there, same thing. This guy has been leading the charge for the UC Main Webmasters. This man himself has been setting the tone, setting the momentum for his team, which says a lot as well. But both of these teams, knowing that Valorant is a team game, not only one of these players need to pop off, every single one of them must come together for this match.
I mean, this is the be all end all. Pero hindi pa yung end, of course. Pero if matalo kayo, legit na end na talaga. End na talaga ng season nyo. So, I think na sample na last week from both teams na if they lose, their season is over. So, right now, leave it all on the table or baka mag-regret kayo if ever di nyo pa maabutan yung peak ng season. And the peak being the Grand Finals.
I mean, let's look into it here. I mean, here in CITU, both of these teams are really gonna go at it. One of these teams are gonna go home here. As we move on to the map veto here.
Ito na. Nakikinig ako kanina yung map veto nila. And first map is indeed going to be Lotus. Pick ng USJR. And for the side ng UC Main, if I remember correctly, they chose to start defender side.
Yeah, they did actually.
More, I would say, it's a more advantageous side.
Yeah.
Hindi dahil na mag-spread out ka or may advantage ka pag pumasok sila sa site nyo. Pero just because of paano mo ma-play around. You have so much space na makontrol mo early on, and especially pag labanan sa rubble na area on A. Pag makuha nyo, the map just feels so much smaller na in terms of areas na kailangan nyo makontrol. Pag makuha nyo na yung A rubble, everyone else can rotate kasi ang daming oras para re-rotate back pa A if ever mamamatay yung player na na-insert nyo sa rubble.
I mean, UC Main has been very comfortable in this map pick, especially despite it being USJR's map pick, they have been very comfortable in this map, knowing that they have been setting the tempo against the other teams that they have faced again and again here. As we move on to the next map there, it is going to be Breeze. Quite the map pick as well from the side of UC Main, whereas USJR decided to pick attacking. They decided to go for the aggressors onto this map, the second map. But let's more focus on to Lotus here. UC Main in Lotus, especially during their last week against USC Warriors, they were absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Whew, quite spectacular as well, knowing that, especially with the end there. But instead of moving into those kinds of details, both of these teams have the potential as well. USJR as well is very comfortable with Lotus as well, knowing that it is also their map pick.
Yeah.
So it's now going to be more on like who will stand on top as we move on to our the agent compositions chosen by both of these teams here. mean, there's a lot to expect there, especially double initiators, double controllers, and now moving on to it.
It's a double duelist setup for both sides.
Yeah.
Yung common theme dito is may neon
Wow.
for each side. And alam na talaga natin, it's the neon meta currently.
Yeah.
Neon is the agent that stands at the top.
Yeah.
Pag nag-uusapan tayo duelist. Waylay has fallen off, Yoro has fallen off. Pero may konting room pa for the raise dito. Situational maps, may Phoenix nga na nag-raise din ng konting priority. Pero still, yung ideal pick talaga when it comes to Lotus is that Neon. Quick rotations, yan talaga yung access mo pag makuha mo yung agent na yun. And interesting kasi yung pairings nila, yung composition na may raise is not the composition na may fade.
Indeed, actually. Moving on to the in-game here, things from the side of UC Main. I mean, they're also opting for the Cypher there, which is a really common pick as well in this Lotus map. Moving on to the first round.
Ito na, ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 in the lower bracket finals. UC Main versus USJR. UC Main is off to a dashing start here. Nakakuha na sila ng isa. At na-slow down pa yung push dito sa B.
Especially now with USJR going down there. Their duelist, the Neon, going down right off the bat there with everyone from UC Main. They just decided to back off there. Decided to play a little bit more reactive, a little bit more slower. Where, I mean, the Razor, si Zach, he has been actually chipped down a little bit more as well as the Omen, si USJR baby here. Whereas in UC Main here, I mean, only Drebs has been chipped down a little bit more, but we have yet to see here more today. So moving on to the first round, both of these teams are playing a little bit more slower. They decided to maintain some kind of tempo into trying to determine some kind of tempo onto this first map, this first round here, with now 30 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, 30 seconds left sa ating clock. Wala pa rin contact. Pero dito na, yung Hunt nasira agad. A-site yung target ng ating USJR. Pero so far, andito na yung rotation sa UC Main. Makapaglaban ba sila? Prowler yung mag-lead sa charge. Smoke thrown out. Prowler leading the charge. Hori, yung una dito sa labanan. Sinokya nakapagsagot. And in the site, si Baby nag-akyat-akyat pero wala siyang magagawa. Sinokya against 3. Ikaw na lang natira pare. May magagawa ka pa ba? Hop, skip, and jump. And UC Main nakuha agad yung pistol. At si Anarzel, 6-7 agad.
Quite an amazing retake from the side of UC Main there. Despite that USJR was able to get into the site there, everyone was waiting. Everyone was waiting, especially in stairs there. Two of them were already hearing the amount of entry, which calls on for the rest of UC Main to flood right back in the moment the spike was set down.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, ito na. Round number 2. Konting upgraded pistols. Dalawang bandit lang for USJR. Wala siyang masyadong investment from the Jaguars. So again, not expected sila manalo dito. Dahil lang sa weapon disadvantage nila. Pero again, UC Main naglagay ng maraming priority to take space dun sa A site. Pero C is current target for USJR. And right now, baka mag-overstand si Hori dito. Yep, Trick will get the kill. Yung Outlaw down. And yung Outlaw shot, hindi tumama kay Zach. Or nakatama, pero hindi nakakuha ng patay. And again, si Trick playing close range dito sa smoke. Expecting someone na mag-overextend. Baka makakuha pa sila ng isa pang advantage. Pero right now, man count even sa dalawa, patas.
I mean, USJR are there specifically with the very, very, not early per se, but it is quite the pick as well, knowing that they're able to also upgrade their guns there to an Outlaw, which has been a very deadly gun in the hands of USJR. But now...
Ito, B-site is going to be the name of the game. Omar charging in blind. Wala kang makikita, pre. Bala lang yung nakuha mo. At si Anarzel dun sa C, sliding in with that judge. Dalawa nakuha niya. And 2 rounds for UC Main.
I mean, it's also expected as well with UC Main being able to have the advantageous gun, the gun advantage in that round there. But USJR was playing a little bit more cautious there. They wanted to find an early pick. They wanted to challenge any kind of aggression with the power of man advantage itself there, doubling down on it. However, UC Main was read them like a book, especially with the entry coming in from USJR there. Now as we move on to the third round here, not both of these teams, with now USJR with a full loadout themselves.
Full loadout para sa USJR and C-Site yung kanilang target. Pero UC Main playing the role of retake dito. Omar naghahanap ng isang pick-off, pero on the other side, it's an outlaw at Judge na nag-aabang sa'yo, making a mistake. Pero si Baby, yung una makakahanap ng pitas. Omar nag-follow up si Anarzel, tatlo bago mamamatay. Yung Judge, ang laki ng value. Si Trick, lumalaban pa rin. Tatlo yung sagot niya. May resbat yung ating USJR at nakuha nila, or na-deny nila, yung bonus ng UC Main.
Trick or treat, and there we have it, folks. There is Trick into play there, knowing that now with USJR specifically taking advantage of their full setup, their full loadout there. I mean, things got really dicey there, specifically with Anarzel picking out 3, but Trick helping out his team and putting a point on the board here.
Pero kahit na nanalo yung USJR, parang hindi ata siya full win kasi 4 yung namamatay. Isa lang na nabuhay, si Trick lang.
Only Trick was the one remaining standing there, and it almost got hella dicey. A lot of problems were to be going down as well. But Trick was able to manifest a lot of timings there and catching UC Main off guard, especially now with the 2K.
Pero this round, maglalabanan na naman dito sa Rubble. Relay Bolt, tinapon. Pero USJR,
aggressive.
Patience game, playing with discipline. Di mo na nila labanan, di nila kakainin yung util. Dito sa A-site, Anarzel spotted out. Yung Judge tumama. Guilty si Anarzel. At ngayon, yung UC Main, walang neon for the remainder dito sa ating round. Si Trick, may Rolling Thunder na, handang-handa para i-invest dito sa A-site. Omar, tricking and prying, smokes out na. Si Yabo, close range dito sa stairs. Pero si Omar, nakalakad na, move forward.
All the way in the site. Let's just see who will
libreng take dito. Walang sagot so far. Planting na si Trick. Handa pa rin yung Rolling Thunder, pero si Yabo, nakapatay na ni Zac. Hori pa rin dito, drops down. Makakuha ba siya ng timing? Yep, si Nokia going down, pero si Trick mabilis sa trade. Si Omar, quick snappy sa kanyang pagbabaril. Pero si Drebs nakakuha ng 2. Make it 3. 3 para kay Drebs. 3K and 3 rounds for UC Main.
Drebs, especially with the clove in hand, has been very, very strong there, especially securing the 3K in hand, which again denies a whole lot of stuff as well from the side of USJR. I mean, they were able to enter onto the site there, specifically with Omar so far up ahead into the pack, especially with the pick that he was able to get, especially from Anarzel. But again, UC Main with their retake, quite the powerful lineup here. But I think now, especially with that kind of, especially with the state of the round there, USJR once again has to opt for more of a conservative buy.
Wala naman sila talagang mababay dito. It's gonna be a full eco again for USJR. Labas sa konting bunkies. Yung shotguns talaga ngayon, staple part sa ating meta. Very, very broken. In the right position. Pero again, the bait dito, hindi na check si Zac, nakakuha na siya ng isa.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet, ginagamit na, pero si Hori sa kabilang side, 2 na, nakuha niya. At yun, si Zac namamatay sa kanyang sariling paint shells, and the round quickly napipick up ng ating UC Main.
Bro can't take it anymore. He decided to take himself out instead, denying, I think perhaps even denying the ultimate point there from the side of UC Main. I mean, USJR there, it's a very, very hectic start knowing that they are now on a 3-round deficit as now they have called out timeout. Whereas UC Main are very, very relaxed, specifically on Rizal, spamming the 6-7 on the camera. We will never know, buddy. Maybe the score itself will end up being a 6-7. But it's still very early into this half. It's still very early into this map. So maybe USJR can find an answer, can adapt real quick, and be able to find an answer to their problems as of this very moment.
Yeah, yung problema nila right now is wala silang pera. May pambay sila, pero if matalo sila sa round na to, wala na silang pambili next. Wala na silang pambili next, and eco na naman sila. And again, it will most likely lead to 6 for UC Main or 5, depend, or 6 talaga if matalo sila this round.
It could get from bad to worse as we are moving on to our next round here. Round number 5, though. I mean, look at here. Trick has been having this Rolling Thunder a whole lot longer than it should be. Whereas for Neon here with the overdrive as well as from the shadows as well from USJR's Omen.
Ooh, Yabo! Yung laban dito sa A-site, agad namamatay si Yabo. Unang biktima sa round ngayon, yung aftershock force out si Hori. Wala siyang magagawa. Rolling Thunder ginagamit na. Anarzel sa backside. May magagawa ka ba? Hindi. Huli ka ni Zach, pre. Wala kang matatakbuhan dito, Omar. Accidental drop. Di niya ma-check dito sa likod for sure. 100%.
Drebs.
Yung flash, binato, pero hindi siya na-check sa likod. Again, Drebs, quick response. It's a 2v4. Make it a 4v1 now. Kasi si Zach, napapatay pa niya yung isa. Drebs, nakapagsagot pa rin ng onti. Pero si Trick, standing strong. 3 buhay sa USJR. Excellent round from the Jaguars.
Bro had me holding my breath real quick, though. I mean, Drebs knowing that he has been the man, the myth, the legend who has been really clutching it out for UC Main. But USJR were able to respond to their aggression with the aggression of their own here.
Yeah, exactly. And ngayon, they only invested
the Rolling Thunder.
1 ult dun. Yung Rolling Thunder. And ngayon, they still have 3 ults to work with. Si Nokia, isang ult orb lang from getting the Steel Garden. At ngayon, CESAFI again yung target for USJR. Last time pumunta sila dito, isa lang natira.
Showstopper.
The Showstopper ginagamit off the mark. Excellently positioned dito kay Shinobi 2K. Yung camera niya nakapagtag pa ng isa. Nightfall ginagamit for UC Main. They're charging forward. Pero si Anarzel stuck sa thorns. Si Zach din, hindi siya makakapagalaw. And Zach will get taken out. Pero si Omar lumalaban pa rin sa site, baby. Namamatay. Drebs, Yabu, and Anarzel combining for 3. Pero si Nokia lumalaban pa rin. Full HP. Pero isang headshot ka lang kay Drebs. As UC Main complete the retake and pick up their 5th round.
USJR invested, I think it's the Steel Garden as well as the Showstopper there. I mean, it's also quite scary knowing that I think it was the Neon or was it the Rays who got caught in the vines themselves there, the thorns there. It got really, really bad. It went from bad to worse there from the side of USJR. They have invested a number of ultimates as well, a number of power, whereas UC Main was able to just back off real quick and answer back with ultimates of their own with the Nightfall in hand.
Tatlong ulti ginagamit previous round from USJR and did not net them a win. But still, dito, may konting laban pa sila dito. They have a couple of guns. Bucky kay Omar. And again, these shotguns very, very dangerous. Paint shells, binabato na naman sa backside. Omar nahuhuli. And Shinobi 2K, libreng kill dun sa site. Zach, naghawak ng Bucky in the cage. Pero walang mag-overstep dito. UC Main playing very patient. Si Zach nabibit sa baril. That was on the floor. And again, it was just a Bucky. Hori in the middle, Shinobi 2K at si Drebs.
Oh my gosh.
Clean retake once again from UC Main.
I mean, a whole lot more of a disadvantage from the side of USJR. They only had Buckies and a couple of shotguns as well to work with here. But UC Main with the flawless as well, specifically with Shinobi 2K being able to secure a spam kill. A spam kill right through the tripwire. The moment it was stepped on, he immediately popped the cyber cage and was able to mow down any kind of over-aggressors as well, for the punishing them for their overextension. Especially they're trying to get some kind of advantage as well, securing the space as well on to CT there.
And again, yung read dito sa UC Main, no? Nag-aabang sila lahat.
Yeah.
Dun sa A site. And again, it's a different approach for USJR kasi last round, nag-force buy sila. Ngayon na yung full save nila. And it just keeps going from bad to worse kasi if walang makuha na value yung kanilang sheriffs, it's gonna be 7 na for UC Main. And hindi ito yung start na gusto mong makuha, especially sa top pick mo.
Oh!
Yan na. Yung sheriff nakahanap ng isa, pero yung isa bumangon. Drebs, not dead yet. Pero yan, tuloy na talaga.
Okay!
Trick, ang ganda nun. 2 taps, 2 click kills. At si Omar din, nag-add insult to injury, pangatlo pa. And ito, quick rotate for USJR. Punta sila agad sa A site. Still, sheriffs lang nasa hawak nila. So Anarzel could come up huge here with a 3K pag hindi siya ma-check in the site. Ito na. Anarzel, may timing ka ba dito with the judge? Meron po. Isa down. Yung pangalawa, 5 HP lang. Si Omar, dead. Walang magagawa. At ngayon, Zach, ring around the Rosie. Zach, push forward. Hindi nakatingin si Anarzel. Slow rotate or slow turn. At si Zach, nakakuha ng freebie. Pero still, dito pa si Yabu. The Prowler broken. Zach heard 4 bullets left. 4 bullets yung natira! Yung timing! Zach, all you had to do was wait. And again, Yabu clutching up for UC Main. Another clean round for the Webmasters.
And Arzel hyping up his team there. Despite them making an absolute fool out of USJR. That was actually quite close there. That was a little bit close there from the side of UC Main. I mean, look at here. They were able to secure some kind of pick, securing a 3v2 fight. But Sinokia being the first one to go down, knowing that he has full HP with Omar's 5 HP. The fact that Sinokia was the first one to go down became so much more worse than it actually should have been.
Exactly. Now, again, laban na naman dito sa A site. Si Omar natamaan ng relay bolt instantly. That Leon is dead kasama kay Baby. Dalawa na patay sa side ng USJR. Nakapagsagot sila sa kabilang side pero still trick down to 33 HP. Panalo pa rin yung UC Main sa exchange.
Sinokia now 1 more point away, 1 more elimination away from getting the Steel Garden, whereas Zach is now 2 points away from the showstopper itself.
Yeah, Zach playing aggressive dito. Need talaga nila maghanap ng pick. Overextension. Pero si Zach yung nag-overextend. As si Trebs, na-clean up niya yung dalawa. Sinokia, all up to you. Pero wala. Kasi ikaw ay matalo kay Yabu. And again, 8 na ngayon para sa UC Main.
They are looking quite comfortable there as things have gone from bad to worse from the side of USJR. The Jaguars are being declawed little by little here. Any kind of advantage that they have been able to find, UC Main takes it right back and swings it immediately to their favor. Look at this instant replay here, especially with the early aggression answering right back. UC Main getting rid of any kind of aggression onto USJR with now the Nightfall in hand, which they can use again for the retake, which they have been very good for. But USJR with now the Steel Garden as well as the Rolling Thunder could help them with their entry.
Again, yung UC Main yung nag-go aggressive dito. Drebs at Anarzel combined for 2. Sinokia nakakapagsagot pero yung overdrive, sobrang low na si Trick. Make it 0 yung buhay niya, USJR. Crumbling as UC Main, 9-2 nga. Wala pang sagot yung USJR. Last round na sa first half.
They need an answer as well. Now, this is now the last round of this half. Like you said, Ferraris, it's now with the Steel Guard and the Rolling Thunder and the Showstopper. Let's just see if they can provide any kind of value against UC Main. But, I mean, not really a very broken buy. They were able to get some regen shields as well as some rifles as well in hand. But UC Main has been answering them left and right here.
Oh, and again, ladies and gentlemen, alam na alam talaga natin na maraming ulti for the side of USJR. Pero if you take a look at the map, UC Main, grabing space nila nakuha. Rolling Thunder, pero si Shinobi lang yung andon. At makakuha pa siya ng isa.
Oh my gosh!
Shinobi lumalaban sa side. Si Zac finally, mapapatay na si Shinobi. Pero grabe, yung damage has been dealt. Si Zac wala nang magagawa. And it's a 10-2 half. Double digits nakuha na ng UC Main. At yung USJR in trouble.
UC Main Shinobi 2K being the sentinel that this team needs, has been able to stand his ground here with the 3K being able to pop the Neuro Theft right in hand there, but I don't think he is going to need it, knowing that the rest of his team was able to clean that right up here. As we move on to the next half here, now it is 10-2. Now it is 10-2 with USJR bleeding to death here. We'll see if UC Main will be able to finish them off, or will they be able to find an answer to their problems.
Kita-kita mo naman bakit sila nag-choose the defender side. Kasi ikaw talaga yung makadictate ng tempo sa laro pag kayo yung nasa defense. Kasi you can go aggressive. Typically, teams gusto sila mag-play slow dito. And again, si Baby isolated, alone, at patay. Anarzel trying to bait out the shear, pero walang shear dito. Anarzel naghahanap ng kill. Si Nokia, ikaw lang natira, makakuha ka ng isa, pero instantly traded. Pero yung count, yung usapan ng man count, patas, 3-3. Zac, naghahanap ng pick-off dito. Leading the charge, pero si Trick yung una makahanap ng kill. Yung classic, finding value, Anarzel, 18 HP, natira sa'yo. May magagawa ka pa ba? And again, it's Anarzel popping off kasama kay Shinobi 2K. And again, it's going bad
To worse.
here. It's getting bad for USJR.
So much bad now. It is now a 9-round deficit. And I have a feeling specifically with this gun advantage from the side of UC Main, they're about to take it into match point. But who's to say here? I mean, USJR was able to secure some kind of pick-off onto that first half, specifically if they were in a gun advantage, their gun disadvantage. But UC Main, knowing them, they are probably going to go a whole lot more aggressive onto here.
Hindi talaga nila magbawi. Kasi it's 11-2 na. Map pick nyo at dina-dumpster lang kayo ng UC Main. Prowler nag-lead ng charge. May rifles sila is the good thing here for UC Main. At still, Anarzel, sobrang aggressive niya with that judge. Very close quarters. Paranoia, relay bolt, magpupush off sa angle. Pero excellent counter util para makover si Anarzel. Si Hori lumalaban pa rin sa backside. Pero finally, he gets dealt with. Yung upgrade mapulot dito. Pero instantly dealt with as Yabu. A 3K quick scopes sa Marshall. And match point na nakuha ng UC Main. And it's only 14 rounds.
Oh my god, this is the 3rd round and this man already has the Nightfall in hand though, which could possibly secure the win. But who is to say here, with this being USJR's buy round with UC Main's bonus here? But let's just see, what can they do about it?
Exactly. Now, 12-2 USJR.
Oh god.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Ladies and gentlemen, at ngayon, Anarzel, nilabas na niya yung Odin. UC Main, they're having fun dito. Masaya sila sa laro yung ito. Parang they're just toying around with USJR at this point kasi wala talagang sagot yung Jaguars.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pero si Omar, yung spam kasama kay Baby, dalawa. Shinobi 2K with that Bucky. Mapunish niya si Zac playing in that smoke. Pero still, yung hold dito sa A. As USJR convincing yung round dito nila nakuha. And Shinobi picks up the Vandal. Naghahanap pa ng kill. Si Sinokia tumatakbo lang. Yung team behind. Natakot ako dun
That got very scary, specifically with Trick team flashing his teammate, which could have gone very bad, but he was able to secure the kill, which also secures the round for USJR.
So buhay pa dito yung ating Jaguars.
Signs of life yan.
Sa konting signs of life, pero still, may gun round pa yung UC main dito. Or somewhat a gun round. Forced buy lang. May rifles sila, 3 rifles, couple of stingers, ganon. Forced buy for UC main. I mean, to be fair, for the Webmasters, marami pa talaga silang rounds na pwedeng mabigay lang sa USJR kasi they're 12-3.
I mean, this could go any other way here, knowing that Shinobi 2K is now 1 point or 1 elimination away from
The neural theft, and as I say that, Omar immediately takes him out.
Yeah, Omar out for the count dito. Or not Omar, I should say. Si Shinobi out na. And an Arzel now sliding through dito sa C-site. At wala. Binigay yung space! Si Arzel kuhang-kuha lang. Yung Roomba yung makakuha ng kill. And the spams through from Hori. Will find one kasama kay Drebs. At si Nokia 2 crucial kills make it 3. At USJR continue the streak here. Dalawa na pick up sa ating Jaguars.
2 more rounds, a lot more to go. 9 more to go on the side of USJR. I mean, as I was saying that Shinobi now has the neural theft online. He was with 1 kill, he could actually be able to. Sorry, it was 8 rounds, but with 1 kill, he could actually be able to secure a lot of information and a whole lot more of a momentum on the side of UC main. But as it is, as we all have been able to see it, USJR was able to do a whole lot more damage, causing a whole lot more of destruction onto UC main there. But now with USJR, with the Steel Garden in hand, let's just see what kind of damage will they inflict upon UC main, knowing that they have now the gun advantage.
Gun advantage, or napatas na yung guns dito. Or I think it's an eco actually. Para sa UC main kasi last round nag-force buy sila. And again, dito na Shinobi with the rifles out na for UC main. Rifles talaga actually. My bad. Ladies and gentlemen, again, yung A sights, a lot of noise. Nazanarzel with the Bucky again. And already this backside or this A site, daming pressure dito. Pero both teams stand still. Wala mo nang gagalaw. Let's put the brakes. Konting-konti lang. Let's let USJR overthink na magro-rotate tayo. Pero dito pa rin tayo sa A site.
Both of these teams are just waiting it out. I think USJR is just going to wait for any kind of aggression there. The Prowler was able to spot Omar, but let's just see what kind of value he was able to get with it.
Na, pero si Zach mamamatay. Hindi niya magamit yung showstopper. Si Omar din. Yung A-site. Disaster para sa USJR. Pero still, it's a 3-on-3. May chance pa dito yung Jaguars para makapag-retake. Pero si Shinobi, kailangan mamamatay. Kailangan siya mamamatay ngayon. Yung trade andyan, dalawa pa. Nakuha ni Trick. Pero sa Yabu, lumalaban pa rin. Nakapagsagot. Na-back down niya. 1v1 Trick. Alam niya yung angle at natama niya yung bala. 5-12. Buhay pa yung Jaguars.
7 more rounds to force this into overtime. I am gonna slowly keep counting this out because these guys have been quite amazing, have been surprising us every step of the way here, Ferraris. Specifically now with Trick, with the Rolling Thunder in hand, with also the Shinokia as well as Omar there, with their ultimates online there, could delay any kind of aggression or any kind of execute, or could also assist them in their retakes onto the sites.
And now, tatlong ulti, as you mentioned, available for USJR. UC main, eco na naman sila. Or konting buy actually. Si Drebs nakapag-afford pa ng Vandal and Baby overextending at napapanish na. So USJR down to just 4 dito sa potential final round. Pero si Trick, nabawi niya agad yung man count.
4v4 now. And Arzel now with the 1 point. He's now actually 1 point away from the overdrive here, as we are now seeing as they are trying to rotate onto the A side. But let's just see with what they have in store.
Zach. Need mo mag-come up huge dito, pre.
Oh, Zach!
Sliding through si Arzel at yung dalawang UC main players na combine for 2. Pero yung pivot dito pala sa B side. Pero still, kahit saan sila pupunta, wala namang nag-aabang. Yan yung Steel Garden, ginagamit agad. Yung sheer na lock-in, follow-up pa. Yung dalawang ulti dito ng USJR, ginagamit agad. Anarzel sliding through, sprinting across.
Oh!
And Anarzel ends it. Ayan na, sliding through si Anarzel. 3K. And UC Main will score first blood dito sa ating lower bracket finals. 1-0 over the USJR Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. And again,
Still first map though.
Still first map. Pero a big thing to note, no, moving forward is yung map number 1 was actually the map pick of USJR.
Yeah.
It was their map pick and sila yung unfortunately natalo sa kanilang own map pick. And next is going to be Breeze.
Yeah.
A map na, correct me if I'm wrong, hindi pa natin nakita yung laro dito sa USJR. We haven't seen them play this sa buong season. And it's going to be a question mark kung how sila maglaro dun.
But I mean, UC Main though, especially with the kinds of matches that they have been able to face through, they have been very comfortable with both of these maps. Both in Lotus as well as Breeze. They're very comfortable. They're very ready onto what kind of aggression that USJR might have in store for them. There may be a lot of question marks, but throughout the entirety of every kind of game of Valorant, there has been a lot of predictions. There's a lot of things that could go down in any other single way, as the Webmasters was able to dominate map 1.
Yeah.
But let's just see if USJR could answer back and bring it into a tie game, or they could go into fracture here with the MVP being the man himself, Anarzel. 21 kills as well as 6 assists right there. A 300 ACS, an average combat score, especially knowing that he has been looking into the camera on every single win. Speedrunning every 6-7, every step of the way here. Look at this.
The team that's having fun is the team that's most dangerous, no?
Yeah.
And kitang-kita natin dito, Anarzel having the most fun, I would even say, sa side ng UC Main. And yung performance niya at the top din of the leaderboards. So many rounds talaga na makita mo na it could have gone either way. Pero UC Main, so many rounds na naka-clutch up nila, so many multi-frags. Dito, isang example dun, si Shinobi lang up against 3 sa 3. And si Shinobi yung nanalo.
He takes 3 in 3 there, specifically spamming through everything is in that Cypher cage. A whole lot more damage. He's able to do so much more, immediately popping the Neuro Theft. And look at this.
Yeah,
USJR.
Moments like that, ito. There were times na parang, I would say, hindi on the same page yung UC Main. And if we take a look at the head-to-head, it's not much of a head-to-head kasi outside of Trick and Omar and Sinokia, I should say, yung iba, not much to show for. Si Zach only 7 in 17. Si Baby 4 and 16. It's not a good showing from those two players from the side of USJR, considering na they have shown us a lot of good performances sa dati, no? Sa previous matches nila. And right now, this is not the time talaga. This is not a time na you want to have a poor performance. Pero, you know, moving forward sa match, sa series na to, I think the best thing na magagawa ng ating USJR is just to shake off that map 1.
Shake it off,
try
shake
and
it off,
bounce
guys.
back dito sa ating map number 2. Pero again, it is going to be Breeze, the map pick of UC Main. So, it's gonna be a challenge din for USJR
Yeah. I mean, a whole lot more of challenges awaits USJR here, whereas UC Main has been very comfortable with this map pick, knowing that they recently just faced USC. Both of those maps actually have been what UC Main has been very comfortable on, has been very dominant on as well. But, I mean, USJR, we have yet to see their performances. I mean, they were able to secure some kinds of rounds on the first map, but their momentum was cut short. The rounds were cut less. Things have gone from bad to worse, and to even, at this point, absolute hellfire.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult talaga. Pero, let's us pass it on now to our interview, ladies and gentlemen.
To our hosts.
What is up, esports fans? You're still with us with your charming kauban Dan, and with me is,
of course, your Latin proud host, Astera.
And we are here at the University of San Carlos Talaban campus. And mag-usa man ta, Astera?
Actually, we're gonna be here to ask students who are gamers at heart, ask them what games are they currently playing right now and why they love those games so much. So yeah, let's go! All right, CESAFI, we have our first interview for today. Can I ask for your name, sir?
Hello, my name is Ivan Paluwalan.
Okay, and what game do you play?
I don't really play a lot of games in my spare time, but I just like playing Roblox.
Wow, okay, Roblox. What's so fun about Roblox?
Just playing with friends, having a great time with them, and playing multiple different genre of games in Roblox.
Hello, hello, hello. We are now joined with
Ayan Miguel C. Florentino.
Mayang hapon, Miguel. Now, I will ask you one question, Miguel. What games do you play?
I used to play Valorant, but well, that was back then before college.
So, why play Valorant, Miguel?
Because most of my friend group played Valorant, and it was really fun to play. It was really fun to play back then.
And mo-agree sa kunin mo na it's very fun to play Valorant because I too play Valorant right now. So thank you so much, Miguel, for your time in this interview. Now, Von, kinsa man atong nakuha diha, Von?
Okay, so sir, can I ask for your name?
My name is Jonel Conrad C. De Pedro.
And of course, what is the game you're playing right now?
The game I'm currently playing is Counter-Strike 2. I don't really play that much as often, but I do play from time to time.
Okay, now can I ask, why do you like playing Counter-Strike 2?
To be honest, I was into like FPS games back then, and I watched a lot of Counter-Strike Esports, like specifically from CS:GO time in 2016, and that's where I got addicted. I watched some plays, and it was really interesting to also play Counter-Strike 2.
Now, for our very last victim today, we have here
Drixel Naku.
Maayong hapon, Drixel. Now, I'm going to ask you one question. What games do you play during your free time?
During my free time, I usually play Fortnite and also Roblox.
Now,
preferably Fortnite.
Now, why play Fortnite?
Because it's a really fun way of relieving stress, especially with all the academic workload, and I really like shooting people.
Anata. Bang, bang. Diba, diba, diba? And that's it, CESAFI fans. All of our interviews here in USCTC. Now, watch out for more.
True.
Bang,
True
bang.
talaga. Bang, bang.
Well said.
Video games are the best way to relieve stress, ladies and gentlemen. And the most fun way to get stressed out as well. No? Grabe. Pag maglalaro kami mga casters, no, when it's just random 5 nights, matilted talaga kami. Yeah, may matilt talaga sometimes. Pero majority of the time we're just having fun, we're smiling, ganun. Masaya yung vibes.
Masaya
The vibes are up. The vibes are up. Lalo na pag kumpleto yung barkada, no? Again,
Vibes, yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, the best talaga we perform. Pag kami casters, naglalaro kami na kasama kami 5. We perform our best pag masaya kami. Pag masaya yung laro, we perform at our best din, no? So parang need din mahanap yun. Yung masaya, yung fun aspect for the side of USJR. For them to play at the same pace sa UC Main.
We are only at our best here, folks, and here in the CESAFI Esports League, we couldn't be here at our best, giving our best here without our sponsor, with Virginia, Basta Hotdog, Virginia, who is also smart at PLDT, where it's smart, you live more today with smart. As well for PLDT, leading and inspiring Filipinos to create a better tomorrow. Whereas here in PC Express, all the setups that you've seen here, it's thanks to PC Express. PC Express for all your digital needs.
Yeah.
As well with Crayon Lab, with your one-stop shop for premium prints and custom designs. Whereas in here in Smart Sports and Puso P, catch every clash, every play, and every victory at the CESAFI Esports League. Stream it live through our official media partners, Puso Pilipinas and the Smart Live Stream app. As well here. We also got to give it to our venue partner here, CITU, specifically the Wildcats PlayLab here.
No, very splendid to be here, Engine. Again,
Yeah.
This season would not be possible without the sponsors. So thank you once again, sponsors, for your generous, and continuous support sa season na to of the CESAFI Esports League. And now, back to ating match. USJR versus UC Main. Agent selections, agent compositions out. Very similar in terms of duelists and control. And I would say, the controller, initiators. Very standard talaga yung Sova dito.
Yeah.
The Owl Drone, so much value. It's one of the only utils, na you can use a drone that can see long distances. Yung kay Chamber, hindi. Yung Skydog, hindi.
Yeah.
Yung Prowler ni Fade, wala ka nga makita. Wala ka nga makita. Pero again, Sova, very staple here. Pero interesting approach dito for USJR. Chamber na pick up dito. And single controller lang sila dito. It's all up to Baby on that Omen. And, nakita natin yung setup a few last week, last week. Isang controller lang. It does not have a good track record dito sa Breeze. Pero again, we digress, ladies and gentlemen. Ito na, game number 2 sa ating lower bracket finals. UC Main Webmasters versus USJR Jaguars.
First round here going on the way here with Omar.
Yep, Omar again, very aggressive moving forward. Hindi expected si Drebs. Pero yung shock dart kay Yabu tumama. And again, dito, instant rotation though from UC Main. Nakapag-supporta na sila. Yung spike na drop. And again, si Zach, 3 HP sa site. 3 angles yung kailangan niyang i-check. And again, si Nokia dito. Back to a 1v2. Grabe. Shinobi.
My gosh.
Ang tapang mo, pre. Umakyat pa ka. Umakyat ka ba? Parang naglaro ng Chinese garter. And again, si Nokia dito. 2 targets. Both 1 HP. First target na nahanap na Shinobi. May magagawa ka ba? Wala na. Hindi ka na makapagbaril. Kasi ang bilis ni Shinokia sa trigger. And yung pistol dito, papunta sa ating USJR. Unang pistol nila.
Yeah.
Nakuha sa buong series.
I mean, who's to say here? I mean, USJR, the Chamber, Nokia was able to secure a 3K right off the bat there. I mean, Shinobi 2K as well as Anarzel were also quite low onto that round. And they have done a lot of damage onto USJR, which left Nokia left standing. But the rest of the USJR Jaguars were able to chip them down to size.
And again, copy pasta dito. Omar, close range. Pero hindi tumama yung mga baril niya. And again, the pincer dito sa gitna. Dalawa na, patay for USJR. Wala silang takas dito. Yung Rico nagbigay pa ng info.
No!
Si Nokia, ikaw na naman yung natira. 3 bullets sa Headhunter, 3 targets sa kabilang side. May chance pa ba dito si Nokia? Siyempre may chance. Pero tatama ba? Hindi. Si Anarzel yung makatama ng baril. And again, it's UC Main answering with a thrifty.
That has gone very bad, especially with the fact that Omar there wasn't able to secure the kill with his stinger. All the bullets went everywhere at once, everything everywhere all at once din. Ang mga bullets ni Omar wasn't able to secure any kind of pick there with UC Main answering back onto the mid area.
Omar needs more bullets.
Omar
ladies and gentlemen. And ngayon, it's a slow round na from USJR. Parang nawala, nag-fade away na yung
nag-fade
false
away, yeah.
confidence last round. Kasi they had the weapon advantage. Pero ngayon, it's UC main with the superior weaponry. Pistols lang para sa side ng USJR. Pero need talaga nila decide dito as naglabanan na doon sa A-site. And USJR nanalo around the map. 2 kill na find ng Jaguars. At ngayon,
a shooting gallery.
Saya mo, 2 shots, 2 kills. Pero dito si Drebs may chance, pero yung chance nawala. Again, si Hori, you need to come up huge. Dito, yung first shot, hindi tumama. Pangalawa, doon, pero yung long range shorty. Hindi ganyan yung paggamit mo sa shotgun, pre. And yung shock dart, makapatay pa. Denied yung plant. May pangalawa pang shock dart.
Not ready.
Pero hindi tumama si Zach. Makapagsagot dito and through the wall. Yabu yung ating hero for UC main as they go up 2-1. Ayan o.
I mean, a lot of things have gone bad for UC main in that round. Hori not being able to secure both of those frags there. He wasn't able to hold down the side quite properly, but UC main all of his friends were able to answer right back, especially with Yabo here with the 4K clutching it out for UC main.
Ngayon, ladies and gentlemen, even footing as yung dalawang teams may baril na. And right now, USJR A sila, pero hindi na sila pumupunta dun sa meat grinder ng double door sa gitna. First off shot goes wide. And yung sight, nakuha agad ng USJR. Pero yung plant, hindi for main ha. It's a semi-covered plant. Pero si Baby, sa gitna, dealt with, pero yung trade nandun. USJR nanalo across the map again. The kill feed completely red as USJR get their second.
In the absolute blink of an eye, USJR here was able to take back the point as well, being able to take the map all the way in there. With UC main, they were all over the map, but UC main once again going at it once more here with now the Hunter Sphere as well as the Blade Storm in hand now.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, it is
You want to play?
a do or
Let's
die
play.
now. Right now, Anarcel lumalaban dito sa A-side, Baby. Firing din, ginagamit na yung Hunter's Fury, pero yung kills all in favor of USJR, pero si Zach hindi nakatama ng mga bala niya. Si Yabo will take advantage. At ngayon, 3v4, Yabo nakahanap ng window, nakahanap ng timing, at nakahanap ng kill, pero instantly traded by USJR. As again, USJR slow dito. Silang approach yung flank, noted at spotted na si Shinobi 2K, 5 HP left. Hindi mag-retreat at mag-regroup. Pero yung from the shadows, hesitant. Pero si Drebs nakahanap pa ng isa bago mamamatay. It's a very winnable situation here for Shinobi pag makakuha lang siya ng baril, ng upgrade.
And now with the tour de force in hand, the side of Sinokia here, both of them are looking at mid or expecting him to show up in CT.
First tour de force shot wide. Shinobi 2K needs a 2K here. Expecting one to be on the right side and on the left side. Baiting out a push at Citric. Double peek. USJR malinis the execution to end out that round.
The moment that they knew where Shinobi 2K could be there, they immediately opt for the double swing, the double peek there, taking him out almost immediately there. I mean, especially with the tour de force in hand there. It went wide, but it got him the information that he needed. Now, with USJR on the lead with 3 ultimates to their name, whereas UC main got none as of this very moment. But we have to see here very quickly on what could they do with it.
Again, mid na naman yung target, yung atake ng USJR at panalo sila sa exchange. 2 for 1, pero hindi nag-expect si Omar. Nandun si Yabo and on the other side si Drebs din. Nanalo sa kanyang 1v1. And now, USJR down to 2. And I'm surprised na may pambili pa yung ating UC main.
That was very aggressive from the side of USJR. The immediate updraft into mid there. The immediate updraft into mid, which secured a little bit of momentum, but was immediately snuffed out by UC main there, anticipating that he could be there.
Yeah, it's a layered defense. Kasi UC main gusto talaga nila mag-control sa mid, no? And considering na this map is more often than not somewhat attacker-sided, if you're USJR, need you talaga magkuha ng rounds dito as much as you can kasi once that second half starts, UC main are going to go back na sa ilahang playbook, no?
30
They're gonna
seconds
let
left.
out the place. And this B site open, given up for UC main, pero mabilis lang yung rotate para sa kanila once ma-realize na nila na it is going to be B. Pero yung recon bolt, ayan na, rotation slowly moving forward. Si Trick, matamaan pa ng konti. Chip damage. Hunter's Fury available for USJR. And si Nokia and Trick need nila mag-clutch dito. A 2v3. Couple of spams, pero it's all a bait. And Trick, usa lang yung makuha niya. As again, Yabu too good on that Sova and will be the hero for UC main again. 3-3 is our score.
I mean, now they're able to tie it up. UC main was able to set a tone here as well, knowing that any kind of playbook that USJR has, they have quite the answer for it as well. Especially, they decided to play that retake there with one person in every crevice of that map, every crevice of that site there, deciding to gather any kind of information that they can, covering every kind of basis that they have to offer here.
And again, it is a gun round now para sa USJR, so still patas na naman yung ating dalawang teams. Omar leading the charge. At si Drebs, Pitas Hunter's Fury ginagamit, relay bolt as well on top. Si Omar, close range. With that Bucky, hindi tumama yung mga bala niya. Reload, Omar. Baiting out for si Drebs. Mag-time out lang siya dito. Yung not dead yet, nag-time out. And again, Anarcel, mabilis sa trade. Pero yung USJR, divided. Hindi sila nagsama-samahan. Anarcel, so many 1v1s binigay sa kanya. 3 1v1s at nanalo siya in all 3. And now, si Nokia, in a 1v3. 10 bullets left. Nahanap yung isa, pero yung shock dart, konting damage. Pangalawang shock dart, hindi na tumama. 3 bullets left sa Vandal. Pero Shinobi, on point sa kanya.
The immediate response from UC main against any kind of aggression that USJR has gone a whole lot more hellish as well. Specifically now with them on the lead here. Look at Anarzel there, making sure that Baby is actually dead there. He was able to isolate so many 1v1s, like you said, Ferraris, and especially with that shock dart landing onto Sinokia, leaving him 30 HP. That just immediately secures the round on UC main, as well as the lead on their favor.
Yeah, and I want dun sa USJR, no? Omar was already deep in the side, pero yung mga kampi niya,
nowhere to be found.
Yung dalawa andun pa sa window. Baby lang na dun sa main and the other teammate already died. So parang hindi sila on the same page sa attacker round na yun. And ngayon, it's UC main with the gun advantage or somewhat gun advantage, pero may baril pa rin yung ating USJR.
They have some kind of gun advantages in hand there with Shinobi 2K being able to snuff out Sinokia right here. Whew. Now with the For the Shadows as well as the Overdrive and the Hunter's Fury on the side of USJR, whereas UC main have some guns. They have guns and they have some power to their name.
Yeah. The Overdrive already ginagamit dito. Pero si Omar walang mahanap na labanan. Ayan, nakakita na niya. Pero it's all UC main sa ating kill feed. Malinis na round. Flawless for UC main. At USJR, wala pa silang response.
So back to the drawing board ang USJR din. knowing that they are only have to opt for some guns here. Not even some guns, actually. Some of them to opt for classics or even some shields. Whereas Omar deciding upon himself of whether he should go the judge with no shield or saving it for the next round.
And ngayon, it's USJR again on this attacker side. Need na magiging on the same page kasi it's been Omar lang talaga who's been isolated and alone in the side sa mga things. Yan again, si Omar na naman, nag-iisa. Diba? Yung UC main, mabilis lang yung response nila. Instant rotations pag mag-commit yung USJR pero wala silang kills na find. Yung dash close range, yung headshot na hanap pa ni Baby. So may countering signs of life dito for USJR pero again, a 3-on-3. And Shinobi 2K nagpa-flank na, hindi expected close range pero yung mga bala niya, walang headshot na tumama, all body. At yung slow flank dito kay Baby, may timing siya pero hindi niya nakuha yung kill. Pero still, very very good damage. Recovers the Vandal for an upgrade, TP out, exit agad. Hindi pa siya na-catch off, hindi pa siya na-caught dun. And again, yung rotations mabilis dito. Arcel, may timing pero basang-basa ni Trick.
30 seconds left.
Grabe yung read.
Now it's a 3v1 on Tuyabo here. Let's see what he can do with any kind of advantage that he has in hand here.
Yeah, recon darts exchanged. Yabo, makita niyo yung isa, si Baby, sumilip sa mid. But it's a bait and switch as si Trick yung makakuha ng kill.
Trick and treat there. We have seen it once and we have seen it again there. USJR was able to play off any kind of angle that they have been given to them, being able to secure any bit of an advantage to it here. With now they have the Tour de Force in hand as well as the Hunter's Fury that they could use either for their execute as well as for their retake here. But in the side of UC main, look at that, the absolute whiff from Shinobi 2K. All of his bullets were going nowhere onto that body. No damage has been given to him. He just had to take it all.
Yep. And this A site yung target pero instantly Viper's Pit is used and walang tag sa Owl Drone. So USJR, if gusto talaga nila pumunta sa A, need nila o fight through this Viper's Pit. Anarzel dito na naman sa flank. So quick. Kasama pa niya si Drebs. The slide forward. Pero si Omar, binigay mo lang yung buhay mo. As Anarzel, tatlo nakuha si Yabo. Yung makuha sa pang last. And again, UC main are having fun.
UC main there. USJR had two options there, Ferraris. They either have to go through the Viper's Pit to face Shinobi 2K, or will they have to face against everyone else down into mid? So many problems, so many hectic issues there onto USJR. Specifically with UC main being very quick onto the fight there, being very quick onto the catch.
Oh.
You want to play? Let's play.
USJR, it is match point for UC main. So USJR, need na ng round dito. Relay bolt already thrown out. But it's just to delay the push from the side of USJR. But again, may baril sila dito. There's a chance for the Jaguars to somewhat steal around. But again, mid control just given and gifted or hand-wrapped to UC main. And again, pag yung mid talaga mabigay sa attacking or sa defending team, yung rotations, they just come so fast.
Whoa.
Shot from Sinokia off the mark. Pero dito sa mid,
now
it's a standoff. Sinokia still
Which
holding
one?
his ground. Shinobi 2K able to retreat. Hindi siya matamaan dun sa Tour de Force. And Omar sliding through, bro. Nagsaslide ka lang sa snake bite, pre. It's a bad play. And again, andyan pa si Zach para sa trade. Still, Zach dito sa backside. Dalawa na nakuha niya. Make it 3. Dash out. Buhay pa siya. Damage to be found. And Zach with a 4th.
Can he get the ace though?
It's a jet on jet. USJR! Ininakaw ni Sinokia. Regardless, still around for USJR.
Last round
A,
in the
a
half.
standoff was left into play there, specifically with Sinokia up against Shinobi 2K. Leader on leader action there. But with the jet there onto play, a lot of things have gone wrong on the side of UC Main.
Oh, maingay yung mga teams dito, no?
Yeah, so much firepower.
Oh, nag-ingay ang mga teams ngayon sa maaga sa first half. Pero still, it's looking like either a 6 half or
7-5.
7-5. Pero USJR, good read dito as yung mid, yung target ng UC Main. Ginapop na nila yung overdrive pero walang tao dito eh. Walang tao sa side ng USJR pero still, kahit na alam nila na may aggressive move yung UC Main dito sa mid, wala silang response. They're just standing strong dyan sa B Main. At still, a 2-for-2 exchange as the play from UC Main goes south. Still, a very winnable situation for both sides. Yung recon dart thrown out, plant coming through. My Hunter's Fury pa on top to just play for a lineup or play safe. And Shinobi, they need this skill on Omar. Omar, nakuha niya yung timing. The relay bolt again, thrown out. The Phantom, long range. Nanalo talaga yung Vandal dun. 10 times out of 10. The Paranoia thrown out. Anarzel, napupush back. Still, sprinting through, baiting through. Kita niya. Pero si Trick, yung bala niya tumama.
Now 6 on 6. The round is even from both of these teams here. In Anarzel, that was the longest ring around the rosy from both of these teams in the entire map. Instead of the site, it's the entire map din. Ferraris knowing that Anarzel sprinted from mid all the way to spawn here. Whereas Sinokia was left on his lonesome into A main, trying to find a pick there, but it is not going to be enough with UC Main. With UC Main stumped on by USJR, securing an even footing for both of these teams.
Oh, and again, right now, it's a even footing, as you mentioned, no? So, still, it's the map pick kasi ng UC Main, and I'm wondering how they're going to take advantage of this attacking side. Kasi nakita natin kanina na UC Main during that defending half, malaki yung priority nila sa mid area. And dito, on the other side, it's a standoff, no? One side is waiting for aggression, the other is Drebs, who will get one before going down. Trick though, makapag-respond. And it ends up being a 4-for-4, pero si Shinobi nakahanap ng timing dito. Tapos Omar expect him close, hindi! Si Omar dealt with, patay. And now, USJR, question marks across the map. Hindi nila alam kung saan talaga yung UC Main papunta. Pero, yung rotations papunta sa B, pero yung UC Main on the way to the A site. Yung macro game from the Webmasters is just so much better in this game number 2. The pistol though, from Trick.
Not hitting.
The Sheriff off the mark. Cory, yung mananalo sa 1v1. The Sheriff on Sheriff action. And now, Shinokia against Shinobi. And Shinobi goes down. A 2-on-3. Hori, close range. The double pick is phenomenal. As Shinokia, makakuha pa ng pangalawa. But it's all up to him. It would have to be 4. And the double pick as well from UC Main nets them the pistol.
Anarzel there securing that pick as well, making it a 1v2 scenario there, sliding right in there.
Thanks.
Which kind of throw off Sinokia way off the mark as well. But I mean, that was an entire standoff of a round. I mean, we have to call it as well. Right now, 6-7. The map score now is 6-7 with the lead on the hands of UC Main as well as the gun advantage to their name.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. And now, UC Main with most likely 8 here as Sinokya goes down. On the other side, si Drebs making sure na walang flank na mangyayari. As Trick and Hori, or Trick and Zach, I should say, pushed back. Again, Shinobi over dito sa mid. Shots, hindi malinis. Si Zach yung makakuha ng kill. And Hori with the outlaw daring USJR to go for that pick. Pero yung A-site nakuha na ng UC main. And now, kailangan pa nila mag-invest ng owl drone dito para makakuha ng konti kahit anumang info.
All the way there.
Yeah, USJR, it's a 4-on-4. Pero split up sila kasi. They're attacking from multiple angles and those 2 angles are checked as Hori cleans up the 2 duelists. That's a duelist tip, ladies and gentlemen. And Drebs will add insult to injury as si Trick na lang isa. And Drebs will clean him up kasi 8-6 na ating round score, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, in that retake there, I mean, let's start off with the very beginning of that round there. UC main just waltzed right in. They just waltzed right into the site there with USJR deciding to play for a retake in different kinds of angles. But however, they tried to play it the same way as UC main did in that one round where they tried to go for every kind of angle, every kind of crevice into that map. However, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough knowing that Hori was watching as well the flank for them.
And again, this is a good round for both sides. Omar now trying to go for the push. Yung snake bite hindi tumama. Si Zach already with 1. Pero the train is there. Make it 2. Pero still, yung flank, ang bilis talaga ni Anarzel. That Neon piloted phenomenally. And ngayon, konting upgrades mapulot dito from UC main. And again, si Baby and si Nokia going down. UC main, nakuha nila yung bonus as USJR overplay the aggression and it ends up blowing all on their face.
I mean, now timeout has been called for USJR. They need to find an answer. This entire round, that entire round has gone so much worse there. They weren't able to save a single rifle. They weren't able to secure a proper elimination. However, but they were able to do a little bit of damage. However, that damage is not going to be enough, especially with the fact now that USJR has to go again for another eco. They have to save their guns. And they have to save for the next round, which could even mean double digits for UC main.
Hindi na mag-save dito. If the next round won't go their way, it's gonna be so much harder na for USJR to get back. No? Kasi, again, USJR, sila yung nag-aggress. Pero, it's been isolated duels. Like one after another. They're peaking one after another. And instantly, napapanish sila with the setup from UC main. And now ngayon, tatlong sheriff plus Bucky. Hindi pa nga sila sure pag may mag-sheriff pa naman. Pero yeah, in the end, 2 sheriffs as
who's
may
to say?
konting timeout dito.
I mean, it is the Bucky on the side of USJR with it on the hands of Omar. I mean, Neon with shotgun equals disaster, really. Knowing that Omar could close the distance quite fast, especially specifically with the speed that Neon could actually offer.
Yeah,
but
still, it's breeze kasi. It's breeze. It's a very big map, and shotguns here aren't really that, I would say, effective. Pero, you know, the round continues on here, ladies and gentlemen, and Sinokya and the rest of USJR fall again and again. Drebs, 2 kills already found dito sa round na to, and double digits most likely on the cards kasi si Omar na lang yung natira. He's a ways away as Arzel gets the better end of the Neon on Neon fight. And it's already double digits for UC main.
The minute glance that we have onto that round, the moment we see it, it became a 4v2 right then, right there, securing the double digits for UC Main. A lot of things have gone really wrong for the side of USJR in that round, with now UC Main's Hori one off the Blade Storm with the Hunter's Fury in hand on the side of Yabu.
Yeah. And now, right now, this round, USJR need to come away with a win dito kasi it's gonna be so difficult if matalo pa sila dito. It would be 11 for UC Main. Yung jump spots from Anarzel trying to bait out any sort of a response, pero nakuha nila. Konting smokes, binato dito. Anarzel playing with fire. As might get tagged up, no bro? Safe lang muna si Anarzel.
Safe. I mean, Anarzel is going to be safe for now, though. With everyone from the side of UC Main, they're actually just going to rush into the site here with the entry on the way.
Now, relay bolt. Walang tumama. Smartly played dito
Woohoo!
from Drake, pero si Anarzel nag-overplay. Goes over the wall and goes straight under the dirt as Hori joins him along with Drebs, and now the drone used here, not dead yet, over towards mid. I don't know why we're still looking at the drone. Still, Shinobi will lose out. Zac lands it. Hunter's Fury used. Pero si Zac may konting window. And it's all up to Drebs. Drebs! Hindi sabi ng USJR as buhay pa sila dito. Buhay yung ating Jaguars. 10-7 now.
Whew. It is now a 4K once again onto Zac here. A lot of power and a lot of misplays have gone on the side of UC Main, specifically with Anarzel hoping to catch the pick onto Trick. But the moment he looked away, he realized, wait, he's not dead yet? I thought I got all the shots onto him. And the immediate response from the side of USJR, with now the Tour de Force immediately being popped, as well as the Blade Storm in hand as well, again with the Hunter's Fury.
So, may konting weapons dito. Anarzel again with that jump spot, trying to bait out a shot here. Pero yung Aldrone and the Recon Dart will spot out Sinokia. So, fast lane, relay bolt as well. Pero wala pang namamatay. It ends up in favor of UC Main as Yabu and Anarzel pick up 3. Anarzel sliding through para sa ika-4. And ngayon, Trick, ikaw na lang pre. Drebs, first victim. May pangalawa pa ba? Anarzel, jump spotting, peeking, crouching, and winning. At ngayon, 11 na para sa ating UC Main.
A very convenient score, a very convenient score onto the side of UC Main here, with now the overdrive as well as the Blade Storm in their favor. But let's look into what went absolutely wrong on the side of USJR. The Jaguars were immediately taken out and immediately caged in, as things have gone very, very badly on their end, with the Blade Storm as well as the Tour de Force being popped there but seeking no value at all.
Oh, ngayon, UC Main, again, nakita na yung weakness sa USJR at paulit-ulit silang atake dito. Si Baby nahuli sa Recon. Sinubukan pa yung mag-TP out, pero he just exposes himself. And now, Hunter's Fury as well, ginagamit from the side of Trick. As USJR, wala silang pressure sa outside sa Hunter's Fury. Walang flood, walang movement. Yung Recon Bolt instantly smoked off as Omar now leading the charge, but he's not looking at the right direction as USJR go 2 for 2 here with UC Main. And it's a winnable situation, ladies and gentlemen. Shock darts getting thrown out here. Hori wins out, pero si Trick quick with the trade. Naghahanap siya sa last one, pero like 2 ships in the night. Hindi sila nag-aabutan, and Yabu will clean up the kill. Match point, series point here for UC Main.
With this, UC Main could actually secure the map here and secure the win. But let's just see what USJR has in store for them. But as we are seeing into things here, very broken, very, very... Oh no, things have gone from bad to worse actually on the side of USJR with Omar. I mean, Omar is now one ultimate point away from the overdrive, but let's just see if he could actually get the elimination he could need for it.
Exactly, and ngayon, USJR, their final chance here to continue this game. It's not off to a good start.
Oh
again,
no!
Arzel and Rebs combining for 3. Si Trick makapag-respond. Pero dito, in the smoke, nilaruan lang nila si Baby, si Trick. Patay na, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. UC Main book their ticket to the Grand Finals, and they will face off against their sister team in UCLM.
Webmaster on Webmaster action here with the amount of 6-7s that they are putting into place, with the camera still left on Arzel speedrunning right through it all. This is going to be UC Main taking the series win against the USJR Jaguars.
Exactly. Ang ganda ng laro ngayon sa UC Main. And if this is going to be the form na UC Main is going to be in once they face off against UCLM maybe need to start practicing. No? I mean, they hindi pa sila nakapag-practice all throughout the season. Pero still, you know, maybe show a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
Kasi UC Main, they've earned this chance, no? To get back, or they earned another chance at the crown. They crawled their way back from the lower bracket back up now to the Grand Finals, ladies and gentlemen. And again, it was a very exciting match, pero yung nanalo walang iba kundi yung UC Main. So, unfortunately for USJR fans and Jaguar fans, we will be saying goodbye to the USJR Jaguars.
But like what USJR always says, and we have to also move here into CESAFI, adelante. We have to move forward into this tournament.
Yeah.
With now UCLM and UC Main both together in here. Whew.
Yeah.
Sister schools going head to head into SMC side City Cebu Cube Wing.
Yep. Cube Wing Atrium, ladies and gentlemen. And again, you know, very exciting match. Ends up in the hands of UC Main.
Yeah.
You know, so many exciting plays, so many great plays galing sa dalawang teams. Pero UC Main was just the better team.
Yeah.
You know? It was the better team all around the entire day. And makita mo naman, kahit na hindi ka manunood sa laro, if makita mo lang talaga yung player cam, makikita mo na UC Main is the team that's having fun today.
Like you said, Ferraris, like you said once and once again, the team that is having the most fun is the team that is the most dangerous. So much threat that this team has been faced against. With first their match against the USC Warriors, being able to take down the Warriors as they move on to the next part of their match up against the USJR Jaguars. They were one win. The Jaguars as well, we gotta give it to them. We're also quite dominant as well in their match last week. However, UC Main being able to read them like a book again and again, taking the advantage away from them again and again once more, which then secured the series win on their end.
Yeah, and you know, truth be told, USJR, kahit na natalo sila and their season is over, it's if you look back, it's a pretty good season altogether. Now, even though hindi nila nakuha yung championship, that is the goal for all the teams, you know. It's sad. It's still a good showing from the Jaguars this season. No? And again, let's pass it on to our host, Cuz Renren, for our post-game interview.
What a match between USJR Jaguars and UC Main Webmasters. A really thrilling game. Still, congratulations to USJR Jaguars for keeping up the fight. And now, I am joined by the winner of this match. Let's give it up for UC Main Webmasters! Palakpakan natin natin mga sarili guys for keeping up the fight until the very end. I know you are very motivated on this match. So my question is, kumusta man? How's the match, guys?
The match is very greatly well planned and greatly well played executively.
So, nice, laban lang dyan tano. At least happy kay sila. So my first question, you swiftly end the game with 2-0. How does that feel that UC Main are back at Grand Finals after defeating the precious rival and the inaugural champion USJR?
It feels so great because we worked hard for this, and then we played the lower bracket and run. We didn't walk, we run because we are fast. And my name is Neon and Agent, I mean. But I'm so happy for USJR because they put up a great fight. They are really tigers. And then Jaguars, roll animal, sorry. And then UCLM, Spiders versus Spider-Man, Venom.
Laban lang. Fast, furious ang atake natin dito. So for my second question, with the UC Main appearing in the season finals, what can we expect as you will be up against your brother, the UCLM Webmasters?
We're gonna be explode fast and we're gonna beat them in 2-0 with our style.
So, mag-expect ba kami ng 2-0 na straight in the finals?
Yes.
So, my question is, ready ba kayo sa finals?
Yes!
Yes!
So for my last question, do you have anyone in mind that you want to give a shout out?
Shout out to our sponsors, PlayLab, Ronin Esports, and thank you for the Esports Lab of CIT, and to all the UC team and to my teammates.
Shout out to Valorant Esports, Webmasters Esports, Alex, Sir Lloyd, and to all the staff behind the scenes.
I would like to shout out to my family and friends who are supporting me from far.
So now, guys, congratulations and thank you for being here with us. Thank you for allotting your time to be here with us. Your hard work really pays off. And now, to give us deeper insights on this match, casters, the stage is yours.
No, ang ganda ng interview, no, seeing the happy faces again of Usman. Siyempre happy sila. No?
Yeah, of course.
Na-secure nila yung ticket sa Grand Finals. Maglaban sila against their sister team. So, a Grand Finals where it's both UC teams facing off against each other. Now, it's not going to be which is the better school, no? Hindi na different school. It's going to be the better campus.
Which is the better UC.
Yeah, which is the better UC.
Main or Lapu-Lapu and Mandaue.
Yeah. And, you know, very, very strong showing again from UC Main. You know, if nanonood yung UCLM, I would be taking notes, no? Kasi there's a lot of plays na naipakita ng UC Main that game, and let's go take a look at our MVP.
Sino kaya? I wonder who it is.
Sino kaya?
I wonder who could it be. Of course, the man himself, Anarzel. A 350 average combat score.
300 kanina, 350 ngayon.
Punig 50.
Grabe. Increments of 50. Ladies and gentlemen, 26 kills, 7 assists. And again, on that Neon, we might have to start taking a conversation on he might just be the best, absolute best Neon in the entire CESAFI Esports League.
I mean, there's definitely no other answer to that. This guy has been an absolute unit. The amount of entries and the frags he has been able to get every step of the way. Specifically as well, making so much space for UC Main. And you're right, with this kind of performance with the other members as well, let's just see if UCLM finally practices.
Yan yung aabangan, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you know, it's a big question din, no? The switch up from the typical comps na makikita natin from USJR to this double duelist, it's, I guess, fair to say na it didn't work.
Yeah, it did not. Specifically with USJR only opting for the Omen. Especially, they have no control with the site as well, with the map.
Yeah.
Only
Viper
one
is
control.
just a must-have.
Yes,
Pag police
definitely.
talaga. It's a must-have. You can't really gamble na isa lang na controller sa map na to just because of how open the map design is. And again, the head-to-head 13-7 trick yung
Oh.
MVP for USJR, and UC Main will have Anarzel as the MVP again for First Bloods 350 ACS 26, 12, and 7 again. Omar and Baby this time, yung two players for the
Oh,
side of
gosh.
USJR na we should be seeing more.
Yeah, we should have been. Specifically with Omar not being able to perform, especially with that Neon
Yeah.
up against Anarzel, it is not even close. But now with Baby there, 418 for the controller, by the way. That has gone way worse than I actually thought. Shinobi 2K here. I mean, look at again from the side of UC Main. They were able to opt for the double controller setup, which is a must-have. Not really a must-have, but a Viper is a must-have into Breeze here.
Yeah, I honestly think no, if you're going to run single controller, if you're not going to go for that Viper, kasi Viper, it's a very more of bunker down type of agent. Pag nabato mo na yung util mo, hindi mo na makuha ulit.
Yeah, that's
compared
true.
to before. I think a better alternative to single controller would most likely be the Harbor.
Yeah,
no?
definitely.
The ulti right now with Harbor is not just a huge near sight, it's also a wall of smoke after.
Yeah.
And you know, you can, the Cove, it has a 10-second cooldown in between charges, no?
Yeah.
Once the first Cove expires, you have to wait just 10 seconds. Tapos makakuha ka na ulit ng another Cove. And again, you know, it's all the hypotheticals when it comes to what we're saying right now. But again, they went with comfort for the side of USJR sa kanilang picks, and it just did not work with the plays na
Cross
nagawa
by
ng UC Main. And yeah, that's going to be it for us here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is the CESAFI Esports League Season 4 Valorant, and we are your casters, the caster that keeps adding fuel to your fire, Ferraris, and the caster that's revved up and ready, Engine, and we are signing off.
Thank you so much to our casters Ferraris and Engine for their awesome commentary for today. Now let's take a moment to review the current standings. For our lower bracket finals match, we had witnessed the intense matchup between the USJR Jaguars versus the UC Main Webmasters, and after much dedication, determination, and even mga 6-7 sa camera, the UC Main Webmasters won this match. Astera, it really answered the question kanina sa poll na sino yung the one. Finally, it's the UC Main Webmasters. It was letter B.
Exactly. And you know what this means, Nine? It means that it is now time to announce that our teams, our final teams for the CL Valorant Grand Finals are locked in. We're going to be seeing, of course, the mighty blue UCLM Webmasters versus the glorious white UC Main Webmasters. The teams are set. The throne is in arm's reach. All it needs is a king.
Ladies, gents, and esports fanatics, the grand finale is fast approaching. Come join us on May 2 and 3 at the Cube Wing Atrium of SM City Seaside, Cebu to join the CESAFI Esports League Grand Finale Season 4.
Exactly. We're going to be seeing an epic conclusion to our amazing season between these two amazing teams. But just when you thought that's all we're offering to you, you'd be sorely mistaken. Because, of course, making a fantastic return is the King of Iron Fist Tournament 8 as we welcome once again the Tekken 8 exhibition matches. But of course, we're also going to be inviting our Beyblade X tournament once more to the stage as we let our players let it rip. But besides that, Nine, meron pa talaga. We are welcoming once more our women's division for both MLBB and Valorant to the scene once again. We've seen them perform back in the opening, and they're making a final entrance for Season 4 in the grand stage.
That's why we say Abante! Abante, babae! Once again,
Super.
CESAFI, that is May 2 and 3 at the Cube Wing Atrium of SM Seaside Cebu for the CESAFI Esports League Grand Finale. That's why mark your calendar, set an alarm even, and don't miss out on this fantastic ending.
That being said, thank you so much for joining us here in our amazing stream today for all of our live stream updates and support, as well as all our other postings. Make sure to catch us on all of our social media platforms for Facebook, Instagram, and of course, thank you so much for our streaming partners, Puso Pilipinas and Smart Sports, for helping us support here at CESAFI Esports League. And again, don't miss out our grand finale at SM Seaside City, Cebu, Cube Wing Atrium this upcoming May 2 and May 3. That has been for today. This has been your loud and proud host, Astera.
And this is 9 of the CESAFI Esports Alas Nuibi, here at the den of the best esports athlete in Cebu, CESAFI Esports League Season 4,
where we forge legends. See ya and have a good day.
Bye, guys!
Hello, I'm Emmanuel Fent S. Abria from Cebu Doctors University. I'm currently uptaking physical therapy second year. Early exposure of gaming. Since I was 4 years old, I started playing with my grandparent, my lolo. And then it actually taught me like how to be patient, how to improve like mga leadership skills. I've also met mga online players also, which parang made my online gaming experience good. I had friends from other places. Now, I think like joining the CEL, I think it's really good na I have these specific skills to bring sa team whenever the competition starts. Like big kudos sa admin ng CDU for recognizing the needs of the students, especially the student council also for pushing na mag-join ang CDU, especially their like mga players or like students na into esports. So we're really glad na they really pushed it, the student council of CDU, para mag-join sa CESAFI CL. So it's the first year of joining ng CDU sa CESAFI, and then my responsibility as a student, the same time participating in esports, it's really a big challenge for me, especially na nasa med school ako. But like